just for you. Lightful ways you can do, bringing smiles to everyone. Sparkle bright the way you do, shining hearts till night is done. In Aura's wisdom flows like streams, magic fills the air with every dream and every beat. Hope is everywhere. Through the clouds and through the night, wings of light will soar. Every heart will feel the bright love forevermore. Lift the spirits high, lightful wings and dragons fly together in the sky. The laughter clothes and flows like streams, magic fills the air with every dream and every beat. Hope is everywhere. Through the clouds and through the night, wings of light will soar. Every heart will feel the bright love forevermore. Lift the spirits high, lightful wings and dragons fly together in the sky. Forgot her name, lost on the tide. Lightful wings in the digital bright. Anime girl in a world unknown. White dragon there to guide and show. Through the worlds, fly so free. Lightful wings, just you and me. Lost but not alone tonight. In this animated world so light. Pixel skies and neon dreams, glowing paths and vibrant beams. Through the worlds, fly so free. Lightful wings, just you and me. Through the worlds, fly so free. Lightful wings, just you and me.
wakes up through the dawn, sees a sky so blue. Lightful wings takes her flight, dreams all coming true. In the glimmering light, a dragon by her side, and Nara's gentle voice, her beacon and her guide. Through the worlds they saw skies so bright and clear. Celestial path they trod, no room for doubt or fear. And Nara whispers soft, stars in every phrase. Lightful spreads her wings, igniting hearts ablaze. Lightful wings and Nara, together they will shine. Through enchanted realms, they journey through the time. Every beat of wings and every dragon's sigh, they fill the hearts with joy, lift spirits to the sky. Glistening in their path, stars that softly glow. Each world they travel to, bringing my darling true. With laughter in the wind, and climbing by her side, in our gentle voice, her beacon and her guide. Through the worlds they soar, sky so bright here. Through the worlds they saw sky so bright and clear. Celestial path they trod, no room for doubt or fear. And not a room for doubt or fear. One step at a time, they light the way for all. Celestial dragons roar, echoes like a call. It's up to them to spread the magic far and wide, with each fluttering heart, with the spirit as a guide. Lightful wings and an aura, together they will shine. Through enchanted realms, they journey through the time. With every beat of wings and every dragon sigh, fill the hearts with joy, lift spirits to the sky. Lightful wings and an aura, together they will shine. Through enchanted realms, they journey through the time. Every beat of wings and every dragon sigh, they fill the hearts with joy, lift spirits to the sky. Through the sky. Let me bear our point, lift spirits to the sky.
Lightful's got a friend so bright, and Nara's wings are white with might. Together they soar through skies of blue, traveling worlds, just me and you. Through portals we jump and dive, with hearts so full we feel alive. Negative blight can't hold us down, we'll bring joy to every town. Light and white, wings so high, bringing joy under the same sky. Fighting dread with all our might, we're the heroes in the night. Every world we touch turns gold, stories of bravery we told. From mountains high to valleys low, in Nara's magic starts to glow. In Nara roars the dark away, we laugh and dance come what may. Arm in arm we spread delight, together we can win this fight. Light and white, wings so high, bringing joy under the same sky. Fighting dread with all our might, we're the heroes in the night. Oh. So what does it mean to be lightful? It's when you share your spark deep within in your heart. Being lightful is how it starts. When you delight others' hearts, you keep your passion up, bring in your own light, then share the world to all who need still light. Be lightful and stay delightful. Be lightful and stay delightful. One little light brings happiness, and when given another, they'll be lightful. So let your heart shine and continue to be kind. Show your passion and display your light. Be lightful and stay delightful. And that is how it goes. And you shine your own light and never let your lightfulness die. Be lightful and stay delightful. Celestial dragon by her side, Inara says it's true. Hearts in need of joy and pride, they're waiting just for you. Lightful ways you can do, bringing smiles to everyone. Sparkle bright the way you do, shining hearts till night is done. Inara's wisdom flows like streams, magic fills the air with every dream and every beam. Hope is everywhere. Through the clouds and through the night, wings of light will soar. Every heart will feel the bright love forevermore. Lift the spirits high, lightful wings and dragons fly together in the sky. Celestial clouds and flows like streams, magic fills the air with every dream and every beat. Hope is everywhere. Through the clouds and through the night, wings of light will soar. Every heart will feel the bright love forevermore. Lift the spirits high, lightful wings and dragons fly together in the sky. Forgot her name, lost on the tide. Lightful wings in the digital bright. Anime girl in a world unknown. White dragon that's a guide and show. Through the worlds, fly so free.
think I have a reason to start early. Okay, I'm starting early. Hello. Welcome. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done another Genshin Impact gameplay, and yeah, I got a lot of stuff done after last week. Okay, I guess for announcements. Hello, Metajo. Welcome. And there was some other people here. I don't know who else is here. So, getting stuff. Yeah, but if we're talking about Honkai Star Rail's getting stuff done, then no. Unfortunately. I'm trying. Anyways, for announcements. So, yeah, the audience has spoken. So, for those who have who have been looking
in the end
over my community posts, because I'm really active when I'm posting community posts, I make a priority to see what everyone thinks of such things, and even and the poll I did was literally, it was Architect, hi. Am I feeling? I am. Okay, sorry, you got me distracted. Gosh, dang. Okay, so anyway, it's been spoken. Audience has spoken. You have asked me and voted. Most of you voted to have me react to the gameplays of the story of Genshin, Honkai Star Rail, or anything Wuthering Waves, so that way I don't have to be consistent in live streaming every week. For me, this is good because that means I can prioritize all the other projects that I want to do, since as a content creator, I like to upload videos as well, instead of focusing consistently with live streams. It seems most people want to see my reaction when it comes to story, and that is what you're gonna go. But that also means for all of you, if you do, and I have to address this, because I really have to address this. All my playlists, my Wuthering Waves gameplay playlist is the most organized than my Honkai Star Rail or my Genshin Impact playlist, because it's all over the place. So I have to fix that. So I think I will be probably fixing that, starting with Natlan story.
But it's bound to run out sooner or later.
Oh no, you're fine, Dragonsmith. Don't worry. Anyway, we're gonna get started on Act 3 of the story quest from Natlan, and that's how we're gonna go from there. I want everyone to keep an open mind of something, and then this is what I'm gonna say, because I had to look into this myself. So, unfortunately, now for those who don't know, I always love playing the English language track, but the only people who would not be talking is Kachina and Kanish, due to the strike, and unfortunately they are muted. And I hate that. I hate that so much, because this is the first time Genshin Impact decided to put important roles for the story, but it's muted for the first time. So that's unfortunate. And I literally tested this. So I kind of like already did stuff in the early beginning to see if I get any interruptions on the quest. So I did, and I fixed that. So I did start a little bit from the story, but not by much. So I really didn't get into anything else. So we're gonna get into it, and Yeah, it's unfortunate. We're gonna, whenever we see Kachina and Kinish, I cannot spell them. I can't say his name. Yeah, we're gonna meet up with Kinish, and I'm assuming if people are correct and he's actually muted, well, you know what I meant. You know what I said. So that's unfortunate. Makes his way over for some time. Yep. Yep, he's muted. Oh boy, that's sad. I hate it when they. Now the good news is. The good news about this. I favor that we get to see we get to see I do support that people are trying to protect their voices. That's all that matters. Okay, we meet again because she told me everything. I'll deliver the message to the Masters of Night, win and converse Sitali to give you a chance. Okay. Also take this chance to explain what happened to the Speaker Stone and offer her an apology in person.
Yeah, I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanichi. It's just that you're probably the only person who knows how to deal with her.
Oh. It's alright, we're all looking forward for the sake of the Pyro Archon's plan. After all, everyone here understands how dire the situation has become. Yeah, what's more dire, sir, is that you're now muted. For the sake of the strike and for the sake of protecting your voice becoming AI voice.
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Because we all saw a hero of the past materialize right before our eyes, and then Mulani said that a ton of knowledge and memories suddenly flooded her brain. Okay. The Pyro Archon explained everything when we came back for the Night of Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of the hero, as well as the current state of the Night Kingdom.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already
Hello,
been
Ghost.
acknowledged.
Welcome. Kanish is now Link. Oh my gosh, dude.
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your side
Link.
is
Oh,
perhaps the
how
best
we
solace
know
when
him well.
facing such a bleak reality.
The only mute guy in every game in history. I mean, that's all so far that I know. I don't know other mute person in video game. Oh no, you even talk, but no voice comes out. Oh no. I have another piece of intel to share. We pretty much identified the person who rescued the captain in the Stadium of the Sacred Flame. Okay. Her name is... Oh, I'm sorry. I said her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to... Sorry. His name is Orin, and I completely misclicked. I ruined the story. Dang. Okay, I'm good. That's why his disappearance went. No, I couldn't read the whole thing. That I kind of feel like This is why I want dialogue for games. Okay, this is why I want dialogue for games. This is not fair. But the time Sindali finally realized that he was gone, no one has heard from him for quite a while. Well, the guy is already as secretive as he is. How's the Natlan story thing? Well, we're in the next chapter. I mean, I just started reacting to Act 3. I don't know where it's going, but people have been already hinting. I have a few friends that hinted me stuff, but I don't want to. And I told them, please don't spoil me. I want my genuine reaction on the situation when I'm actually live streaming, which I am doing right now, so here we go. That's right, Oranon was an orphan. Oh, he was an orphan? Oh! That's interesting. Raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind. Oh, well, of course, Nightwind. And many other kind-hearted people in his tribe. Still, he's had something on an odd reputation his whole life. Okay. Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, they're already a pretty strange bunch to most. I've never met Auroran, but if they consider him the odd one, he's got to be pretty far out there.
That's right, so in that sense, Orana, I can't pronounce this name. And Sitali actually have quite a bit in common, which is why they get along pretty well. Okay.
Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Lali could be the first one to notice Auroran's disappearance if she spends the whole day in her room.
I think she just knows. And she's clever. As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm whether Oran joined the Fatui voluntarily or if he was coerced. Yeah? Okay. I'm not good with pronunciation. Words I have not used for so long, I'm going to mispronounce this. Sitali is probably eager to prove that Oran hasn't betrayed his people. I plan to use this as leverage when I go and talk with her.
Huh,
Okay.
so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her investigate Auroran and the captain's whereabouts?
Yes, if you're all on board with the idea, then it becomes a mutually beneficial collaboration rather than just a one-sided request. Okay. Even though I don't think Sitali is the kind of person to turn down an order from the Hierarchon, working together with us will help her focus and not get distracted by the whole Oran situation. Okay, good idea. There you go.
Yeah. Plus, we kind of owe her one anyway to make up for breaking the spirit speakers down.
Oh yeah, I remember. We broke the stone.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. As expected of Molly Poke Nietzsche. Then, yeah, I'll leave my letter to you.
Oh, is he called?
Let's hope St.
That's
Molly
his
can
title.
meet at the stadium in
Malapo?
2 days.
Hero title. Okay, that's an interesting name. Okay, sure, I'll help out right away. Okay. Okay, well,
Okay,
well, she
then let's
gets
part ways for
packing.
now.
There we go.
I'll see you in a couple of days.
Wait until tomorrow of the day after tomorrow. Well, you know what that means. We're time traveling. Time traveling commence. You wish it would be faster, but no. Play Talk of Time. As much as I didn't get much into Zelda, and I had friends that grew up with Zelda, at least I know the reference. Okay.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. Let's ask her how things have
Yeah,
been
the
going.
wait time for that is kind of dumb. I like the concept of what they're trying to do, but I wish the time was quicker. I don't think we should wait that long. Talk to Shilonen. It's the character that someone so tried to, I don't know, want me to get, and I refuse, even though it's supposed to be Kazuha 2.0. I wonder if they're in the chat now. I don't think I will make it. I think I need food. Do I have extra stuff for stamina? Stamina, where I don't know where my stamina is. Did I make more stamina? Come on, where's stamina? I'm dumb. I can't see. I can't find. Okay, found it. Why did it take so long? Oh my goodness. With the power of food, I will keep going. Also, people will tell me, "Oh, you don't have Shalona. You can't. You will be able to get there quicker by roller skating up." Yeah. Well, you know, I don't need to have a utility for that. I do not need that. I don't need that. Don't need it. Also, speaking of which, how long is she there for? I'm sorry, I have to pause because it's been a while since I seen the witch. 11 days. Yeah, we'll get there soon. It's all the way down. It's all the way down. There we go. Save for partner. You know what I'm saving for? I think I'm going to be saving for Sitali. Since I heard she's the Cryo Catalyst, and I have to be completely honest with you guys. The only Cryo character I have used the most was literally Kaya. I didn't use any other character. Okay.
Hey, Shilonin, how's everything going?
Hello.
Oh, hi, Traveler and Paimon. I have bad news. Lali did not reply to our request. Although, I suppose I'm not too surprised.
Why are you not
You mean
surprised?
she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response? Guess she really does have quite the ego then.
Yeah, well, she can be also quite eccentric, though she's one of the most gifted people around. Even the Masters of the Nightwind often struggle to work with her. My guess is that she probably has other reasons for not deigning us with a response. But let's go to the stadium and see if
I have
we
not
can
heard
meet
their
her.
voice
If we do
yet,
get a chance
so
to talk to her in person, we can
I
still
can't
try
wait
to
what
work
she
something
sounds
out.
like.
That's true. Let's go!
Okay, you're far away. Let's go where you're supposed to be. You won't be disappointed. She's hilarious. Okay. As expected, Sitali is not there.
Paimon
We shall
doesn't
wait.
see anybody. Seems she's just not gonna show up, huh?
Well, we tried to be as considerate as we could, but she's under no obligation to help.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Archon, right? Shouldn't the subject always answer the call of their Archon?
A subject? Well, if you ask me, I'd say we're all more like friends with the Archon. Yes, Mawika is our leader, but that
Her essence
doesn't
sounds a
mean
little
there's any
sharp.
kind of tall barrier
I'll
between
see.
us
I'll
and
see.
her. The only thing is that she often has very high expectations of us.
Okay.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along with. Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter! Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could at least let us know. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon
Paimon,
never
I
wants
think
to
you
get
should-
old.
I think you should
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right? Come on, relax. I'm sure my bark's worse than my bite.
Huh? Lali.
Wait, you're Lali? You're Granny Eatstily?
Yes,
Granny
Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who looks like a little kid.
Oh yeah, I
wipe
do
that
hear
look off your
that. I
face.
do hear the
You've
the sharp
seriously never seen an
S's.
older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
The pop filter
I
has
forgot to
not
mention, she's called Granny, but
has not sealed
she's
the voice
actually
acting.
pretty young.
And I am a sound engineer myself, so I okay, yeah, I haven't, I can see that. That I have a problem with that too, by the way. I will relate. I have a problem with that too. I when I did a song cover, someone mentioned to me that your S's are a little, are like, it needs more of the pop filter, and I'm like, oh, thanks for pointing that out. So I don't know if they noticed that. I'm surprised. I'm surprised they did not notice this. And you were complaining about the Pyro-kun leaving things out.
It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What? How dare you?
Yeah.
Don't you know it's rude to ask a lady her age?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that your case seems really unique. Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but now she's putting
She's
more
so
and more
curious.
words in her mouth. Really, Paimon just got a little mad since we thought, well, you were gonna leave us out to dry.
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So if you're upset, you can just take it out on me.
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. If anything, I'm gonna feel awkward if we keep this going. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need
Yeah,
to
I do
draft a
see a
reply
little bit
that
more of
simply
the
said,
S's.
understood.
I'm surprised.
Besides, just
Wait.
showing up is the most important part. No? But, of course.
me
It's
see.
also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house.
Yeah, those
It certainly
S's.
was a bit awkward to see that everyone
Huh.
else had arrived before me. At first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my
They're
apology.
easy to
Only
ignore
to hear
though.
you all talking smack about
But
me.
I love the expression.
Anyway, that's the whole story.
I love the expression.
Honestly, it's not like I owed you an explanation anyway.
The silence.
What's with that expression? Was she feeling embarrassed just now?
Yes. Is she in conversation? Everything she's saying sounds like a joke, but I'm not sure if I should laugh. Would it be rude to laugh? Or even be rude not to laugh? Considerate response. Yeah.
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with her, I wonder if the feeling is mutual. She seems to be pretty awkward herself. Everything she does and says seems a little forced.
Anyway, Shilonen, I heard that you require my help in crafting an ancient name.
Correct. The situation isn't like anything we've handled before. Let me explain.
Okay. Oh, she don't explain it. She just.
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an
explains it
ancient
behind
name for an
scenes.
outlander. Well, that would be a first. And you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own volition. He must have been coerced somehow.
We'll know once we find him.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of forging the ancient name. What do you think?
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good look at you.
This traveler.
Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, You've braved them to find new worlds. A weary yet free soul. Even the most verdant leaf in the forest will pray for your happiness and safe passage.
Excuse me, what was all that supposed to mean? Yeah, I didn't pay attention to any of that. What was that supposed to mean?
Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night. Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the traveler gonna be okay?
Oh, nah, she'd be
shoo.
fine.
That
What?
should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them.
Isn't it kinda
Oh.
like having part of a ghost come back with you?
Okay, Paima,
It's
you're
nothing as
exaggerating.
serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
Okay,
It was
thanks.
nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroran back, I'll take you to see the Lord of the Night.
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribes?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to one who does not hail from our lands. The Lord of the Night is an
Yes,
ancient
it's Holly.
entity that rules over the entire
This
Night
character.
Kingdom,
This character has
constantly
been
borrowing
confirmed
the
to be a
power of the
Callus,
sacred
Cryo.
flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than
That's
the
why I'm
Wyab
saving
of
for
the
her.
tribes.
Because I don't.
Well, that
Because
sort
I
of
only
makes
have
sense,
one
being the
cryo
lord of the
character I
entire
use
Night
that's a
Kingdom and all.
longsword. I don't have a Callus
Not
cryo.
exactly. It's not so much that one's more powerful than the other. But never mind. That's not important. It would take too much time to explain. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you.
I hope
The
she's a
Lord of the
5-star. I love
Night
her
is
so much.
currently in a deep slumber.
It has been
and
confirmed
we can
she
only
is a- she
communicate
is a
with its
5-star.
consciousness while in a trance. In other words, in a dream. But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the state of the trance. I'll make a list. Can any of you get everything for me?
I can go. It'll probably be a long list, so better leave it to someone who knows all the local vendors.
I mean, especially
Good.
since
Then we'll go with Sweet Lolly to
since
track down Aurora.
there was someone who really wanted
the
to see
Fatui
if
are
she was
nothing to
5-star
scoff
to
at,
get
so
the
please
character.
be careful during your investigation.
But yeah, she is a
If you
5-star.
need any help, just come find me.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it safe.
Also, she looks like a 5-star anyway. Just the way her color scheme looks and everything. It'd be weird that if she
Alright,
wasn't
now
a
it's time for us to
5-star.
catch that brat and bring him back. I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to swing by
personality is
Auroran's place to look for
6-star.
clues. He has always lived alone, and I found a broken jar in his house. There was also something off about his phlogiston aphids, which I assume is because their keeper has been gone for quite some time. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan arms.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and
I'm
took him hostage.
surprised they did not fix the sound bits with her S's, because honestly, I would fix them myself because I know I know how to do it. I know how to fix it.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? He's only in his 20s. What would they want
You
with
just
him?
have to take the parts of those S's and you just turn them turn them down a little bit and clean up the whatever's. There's like a filter to take down those little sounds on them.
That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course.
Sounds like a snake.
Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan. You
No,
must
but
have
it's
done
an action.
something to
No,
attract their
but you know,
attention.
it's interesting that you pointed out. No one would have not noticed this. But now that you mention it, I do hear it. Like, if you haven't mentioned it, I probably would have noticed that because the S is on it sounds interestingly like the audio was not right on something. And there's another thing too. And it could be just a game patch. It could have been that, and maybe it just hasn't been fixed till like maybe later on in another updated patch. That could be the case. So for instance, when I play Wolverine Waves, in the English version, in my reaction, a lot of people pointed out that one part of the scene was desynced in the audio track, and I ended up getting a distinct audio, which generally means something didn't go right with the soundtrack within the game, and that's something they have to update and fix. This is probably the same occurrence with the sound bits. It were not correctly fixed, and they were probably fixed now. It just hasn't been updated in this version of the game, and it will probably have to be updated in a different patch. That's normally the case, but thanks for pointing it out, Jamie. Now everyone will notice the S's in that soundtrack.
In any case, we'll get to the bottom
It's
of
an
this once
interesting
we manage
detail,
to get
though.
him back here. I'm truly sorry to put you two through all this trouble with me. But please help me get him back.
You can count on us!
Alright, then let's start by heading to where Auroron was seen last.
Yeah, I feel like that's something they have to update in a new patch. Because that happens. That just happens. Nowadays, it's just pretty common. And yes, guys, I did not get a teleport point there, so I have to go this way. Lightful the Flamacy! How could you? And I'm like, I don't know why. Also, I can't keep in mind, Sina looks really interesting. It blends in well with this environment. Just pointing it out right now. It just does. A blasphemy. Well, I don't know how this is a Lightful moment. Normally, I get all the teleportation stuff in Genshin.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui.
No, I think that's just rumors, and no one has seen him for a very long time. And I have not met this guy, so how am I supposed to know?
I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him. Or perhaps trying to extract information.
Or probably trying to use him, but that's just a hunch, you know?
However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless like this.
Oh, you're one to talk, Paimon. You just can't help but get into things that you're selfish with treasure and hungerness, and always floating for a majority period of time and get tired so easily from floating? See, I don't understand it either. Could you tell us a little bit more? Yes, please tell
Auroron?
us.
Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden.
That's nice.
He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
Yeah, he doesn't sound like a bad person at all.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements.
Alright.
Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
I don't even know what the... I don't remember what the
Oh, right.
phlogiston
I forgot
stuff-
your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand.
Ooh, I love the light aura. Had the blue and purple lights.
How about now?
What do you see?
There you go. We can see the trail.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too.
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
Share us your vision, Granny. You know who'd be the only one I would call Granny though? I don't really see it for Sitali. It would probably be Furuazan. Because Furuazan literally is so old.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Ah! Yes, Paimon, read it and weep. There you go. You know you are always the sidekick, not the protagonist. Come on, Genshin. Let the Traveler talk. Paimon is always doing all the talking. Paimon's doing all the talking all the time. Everyone's getting tired of it.
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down
You don't even know the
Auroron.
half of it.
Good luck, you two.
You don't even know the half of how gifted the Traveler is.
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is
Maybe
really
she's in her
something.
voice. Well,
What
I
was
also
that?
love...
Oh,
Paimon, stop
complimenting you.
talking behind her back. She can hear you. As I was saying is I love Paimon, but my only gripe is first of all, I can do Paimon's voice. It goes that high. It goes that high. It goes that high. But
What does she mean by deep
anyone
and
can
confusing?
tolerate for the minimum
As
if they
far as
can.
elderly shamans go, I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me? But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already
Trendy
tried
enough.
my best to match their speech patterns, but given the looks on their faces just now,
Oh, she's trying so hard. She wants to fit in.
or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right?
No, you're
Don't tell me
fashionable.
they're
You
still
look
getting the impression
lovely.
that I'm super old-fashioned.
No, she looks lovely. I don't see her old-fashioned at all. What the heck? She really super wholesome. This is why I want this character. I love the character. You know, okay. So, funny enough, when I was a kid, my favorite color used to be pink. But I was a little kid. Then after that, my favorite color then became purple. And I love purple. And then my favorite color nowadays, grown up and stuff, it's blue. I just love the color blue. So, blue's my first favorite color, and purple's my second favorite color. I don't like pink very much anymore, but I love her outfit. I just love it. I love the outfit of purplish.
Huh?
Yes, it was all in your mind.
Was that Seat Lally's voice?
Wait, can we just hear her inner thoughts because of her magic she's using? What? Seems Paimon heard the same voice, but also looks like she understood what's going on. Let me think. It must have been a side. Yeah, it's the spell. She's letting her power. So that means we can hear her thoughts.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
Oh my gosh. Does she even know that? Does she even know that that we can hear her actual?
They appear to be feeling quite confident.
Yeah.
Looks like our work will go smoothly.
No, we can hear your thoughts. I mean, that's not a good thing. I don't think that should be a good thing. You bet, just leave it to us. I don't know if hearing someone's thoughts is a good thing. It's like you're telling your own precious secrets to yourself and saying stuff only to yourself. You know how... I mean, it'd be quite wholesome depending what you're thinking, but they could be bad too. I'm gonna be really curious when she finds out about that. No, she doesn't. It is one. Really? It's one-sided? Oh my gosh! Do we eventually tell her? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! She needs to know! I think that's bad. That's
Hey,
bad
like
if she...
there's a there.
Let's go take a look.
Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Yeah, I love the outfit though. The outfit's really pretty. So just look at that design. Because... Oh my gosh! I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know if you guys don't notice. If you look at her, okay, since she's laying down, you can actually see it. But the way that it looks when she's seated, like kneeling down, the dress looks like a design like a peacock design. It's really pretty. I just now noticed that. It's so pretty. I love it.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
I didn't realize it till now when she started leaning down.
This is a distress signal for the Masters
It's
of the
so
Night Wind.
pretty.
Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroran was indeed being threatened.
Oh, so he was being used. Okay.
We've got to find him. Fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death.
I like how we're just still listening to the dots.
But what if my darling grandson is also there?
What?
I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No. I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No. I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
You have to tell her. My gosh, guys, this is not right. We have to tell her. We have to tell her. Like your own secret inner journal in your mind. Don't... Why do you think people like to put their thoughts in journals? because it takes all the stuff out of things you wanted that you say in your head. It helps though, by the way. But still, this is...
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up.
Jumbled up, oh.
I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Oh, she can smell the vision elements? That's interesting. Wow.
And each told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things
What does
than us.
electro and pyros? Well, first of all, I think pyro will smell like smoke. Like ash smoke. And I think electro, maybe something spicy. Like, you know, zappy zap, spicy zap? Spicy zap? I don't know. Zappy zap spicy? I mean, actually, it would bring. That's why. Why do you think it's shockingly spicy?
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
Well, we can hear your thoughts, and it's sad that you do not know that yet.
There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support that.
She only gets better. I bet.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Ooh. Oh no, she looks worried. Or was being held by the Fatui, so given the difference in numbers, he probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them. Or he has been captured from the Fatui to be used by the Fatui, because that would make a lot more sense why he has disappeared.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well.
Okay.
I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later. Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. You little brat.
And off she goes.
And we still hear her thoughts. When do we tell her about how we can hear her true feelings inside her mind?
Traveler, did you hear all of that as well?
Yes, we can hear her thoughts.
Once Seatlolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response.
I don't think that's how telepathy works.
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in our heads.
You know what? I don't know.
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
Yeah, but although now we know what she's really like on the inside, then how she puts pride in herself on the outside.
Did you find something?
We found a trail. We found some traces.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either.
Dang it.
But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
It's all extremely strange.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Oh. Was that him? Okay.
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment.
Oh, well, that's an interesting metaphor to talk
And given
about.
your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the Masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
I will admit, though, that the voice sounds really nice.
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke.
Yeah, okay, I have to admit, I do love the... Now, the thing about that's interesting so far is that we don't get enough characters with different color eyes. So, it's interesting that we have one with different color eyes. Yeah, I think the only one else who had that was Cadence. It was Cadence. So yeah, but Cadence was 4-star, and I know this character. I don't remember if this character's 4-star or 5-star, because I don't really know. I think I heard he was 4-star. I don't know. But the point is, this wouldn't be a character. Or is 4-star? I thought so. I think I remember someone said it was 4-star. Yeah, but I think the whole point is that I don't think it'd be a character I
My
use.
friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Capitano?
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron
Oh,
with
yeah, that's
leading the traces
Capitano.
to lead you here. And I
Captain
who used the
Crunch.
Master's ritual to bring your soul
You want to know
the Night
something?
Kingdom.
Someone I know calls him Captain Crunch and made a. So you are working together? Yeah, are you guys working together?
I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this
I
conflict.
feel like you're being used, dude. I just feel like he's being used in some sort of way. Or they're both using each other. That's a good theory. But that is only a game theory.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
Was my soul forcibly removed from my body just now? Whoa! She went into the avatar state.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
She went into the avatar state.
See, Mommy, she froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
I was right. That is the avatar state. Only true Avatar: The Last Airbenders would know this. They would know this. They would know this reference.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere?
Just a little lightheaded.
Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
We experienced worse. We're fine. If they were being truthful, they must have reasonable motivations for what they did, but I should trust them? I guess we should. Portray Avatar better than the live-action movie did. Oh no, I actually remember watching the live-action movie. It was terrible. I could share everything with Paimon and Satali right now, but that means giving up on the lead. I still haven't had much dealings with either the Fatui or the Masters of Nightwind. I suppose I'll stay quiet for now and see if I can find out anything else.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See,
It was a fanfic, dude. It was just a fever dream that you
exorcise any
had. Don't worry
ghosts or
about
weird
it.
stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
The animated show was
A
the
seasoned
real
traveler
show.
must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word. In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Remember when the live action said Ong? I'm sorry, I should have said anything. I shouldn't have said anything. Still, our rhymes were still echoing your mind.
Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
All right, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
There's a ley line. We should get money. We need Mora.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes.
We should get that ley line that's right over there. Look, it's just there. Let me just get this. Money.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Clouds high, the birds call.
Don't mind if I do! Let's do this!
Through me, justice is served. Their penance is due. Guilty. Well played.
Strike like stone!
Taking a turn for the better.
Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
There we go. Should I use original or should I use... You know what? I should save that for the domain. So let's use my regular. Let's go. Anyway. I mean, you can't resist when a lady live is right beside you, okay? You just can't resist that. Also, isn't there a domain I can just unlock over here?
Time to act.
That's over here. Yes. Let me unlock this.
Time to act.
There we go. Well, I just need to unlock it, so there we go. Anywho. The campsite is Sitali's up there? Sitali's up there? Well, looks like I have to climb again. Okay, let's go. I feel like I'm in the wrong place. Darn it! Is it over hill and back again to over the hill? Oh my goodness.
Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
Oh!
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Or being used by the Fatui.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
That Okosterlizikai. That's the name.
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1! Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Did you end this quickly?
Rain cutter.
This should be fun.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
My work.
Mind the side effects. Remember, health comes first.
Oh my goodness.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Let me read you a verse.
This is a triple crown Shincho. I'm not afraid to use it.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Surrender! Your sins weigh upon your souls. Your penance is due. You stand condemned.
This first.
Guilty. Your penance is due.
Witness the power of Guhua. Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Auroron!
Too bad we couldn't use Sitali in this fight, though. It seems like she would be able. It seems like this is a good chance to put like Sitali in this fight. Just saying.
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
Okay, I can agree, Paimon. I don't see her as Granny at all.
And greetings to you too, other granny.
So are we just gonna be assumed that the traveler's called Granny too?
What did you just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a granny.
Oh my gosh! What? Does this mean everyone here that plays this game is called Granny? Is that where we are? Is that where you're implying right now? We're called Granny too. I don't know. I don't know anymore. But as the protagonist, we're basically or Gramps. Yeah, that makes sense. Gramps or Granny.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like
He's
an adult
not a
but are
child.
actually 8 or 9 years old.
Paimon, you make an excellent question as someone who are completely anime, but okay, Paimon makes an interesting question. Like, okay, so they're not a kid, right? But they look like a kid, but they're old. I mean, you just explained anime, Paimon. You literally just explained anime.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
Okay, okay. The way he talks has definitely changed, but it doesn't feel like he's putting on an act. He asked me to do whatever I could, help things a secret. I'd still think he's being used somehow, or something. So you treat everyone like they're your gramps or grannies?
Exactly.
Oh. Okay.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
I mean, unfortunately we'll end up being seniors too eventually, right? I mean, unfortunately it's the sad truth.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron?
Yeah, at least he's honest. He just pointed out.
Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of beasts prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Well, I guess I'm the strange person that appears out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
So is he... I'm not gonna assume yet.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance. They They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value? And not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster.
Don't forget.
Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's
We
happening.
still know that we can read her thoughts, too.
Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Oh,
Sounds
okay.
good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
How did I hack?
Right.
How? It makes me wonder. Is he like a teenager with still a kid mind, or is it really an act? I still think it's an act. There's no way. Teenager in adult's body. Oh, oh my goodness. The funny part is his model design looked like something around the age of Alhaitham. And Alhaitham is already acting like an adult. Anyway, going to back to here. Let's go here. Notice the wind glider, it looks sick.
I see.
Oh!
So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because
Yeah.
he promised to help him in exchange for Seat Lolly's safety.
If you're talking about the red one, that was
right.
that was
I'm
the
sorry.
McDonald's collaboration.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But
Did
if
you
Miss Seat
actu-
Lolly is
well-
willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Well, if you didn't
Sure.
get it, you could
I'd
have
be
just
happy to do that.
You could have just
I don't have any more
messaged
time to waste
customer
here.
support
I
to
still
give you
have
the
other
code
things to do.
Understood.
if you paid,
Thank you very much.
because that's what I did.
Mr. Auroron, please
I ended
report
up getting
back
the
to
code,
speaker's
but I ended up
chamber as
getting
soon
an
as
extra
you've
one from
received
the
notice of
customer
the
support and
Archon's
escaped from another
decision.
friend.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal. Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours.
And how
It's
much
as
you
good as
smell-
done.
Well,
You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the
True.
good news. Bye for now. Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
Goodbye, other granny.
this new grandson of mine is way too polite. I think it's Nat. I don't know if this is really his personality. Really, I really wonder. He doesn't strike me as a liar. Had I not seen everything for myself, I never guessed that he could have done so much work behind Sally's back. What does he really want?
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub.
Okay, we need to say something to you, Paimon.
Huh? What is it, Traveler? What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh, that Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Seat Lally and being forced to help the Fatui when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along.
Yeah, we still need information about that.
Yeah, you're right.
I think they could be using each other. You can never know.
Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together. We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
Wait until... I guess I'm assuming that's 8 p.m. next day? I don't know. No, I was wrong. I'm bad at military time. I use 12-hour time, not military time. Wait, there's a fast forward. There's a fast forward button?
Good
I
deeds
didn't know that.
and bad. In the end, all will be placed upon the scales.
Oh, there's no fast forward. Well, we should have a fast forward button for the clock. I don't think it's necessary that we have to wait.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh, please don't let this be a trap.
It could be a trap. We'll see.
What was that?
It's just Auron, don't worry.
Good evening. Nice to see you again.
It's you. You shouldn't pop up from behind people like that. What are you, a ghost?
I'm terribly sorry. It's just a force of habit.
And what's with you apologizing all the time? You sound so polite and honest, but you're actually doing shady stuff behind people's backs.
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two sound really similar, you know.
That's funny.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too now?
Don't tempt him.
Well, I could.
See, don't tempt him. Let's get straight to the point. Hey, Gian, welcome.
It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character.
I don't really care how the Fatui thinks of me, really.
Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take risks. Rather than facing you as an enemy, I would much prefer to bring you to my side.
Oh, negotiation, I see.
If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. And that's a scenario that I'd very much like to avoid.
And why?
I've long heard of your exploits across the nations.
Love this
Though
music
you have
of
crossed
piano, though.
swords with my colleagues many times, I know that you are by no means an unreasonable person. And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find it in your heart to consider my proposal.
Loki, the captain. Many. Many. You don't even know what that guy looks like beneath the helmet. What? Oh my gosh. Do people already love the captain? Captino? Capitano? And not know what's underneath that helmet?
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind. Guess that's not important now.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back?
6 utters of the warriors. Oh my gosh, Minnie.
If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Tevat, will pay for her mistakes.
Trammy, no. No.
Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her. But what if I
Wrong
told
game,
you she's
Trammy,
had
wrong
another
game.
emergency plan all along, the details of which she has chosen to keep hidden from you?
An emergency plan?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her original plan fails. But given the painful cost of its execution, she has chosen to keep it as a mere backup plan. Whether this stems from hesitation, fear, or even naivete, I cannot say. But Natlan cannot afford to wait until she comes to her senses. My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is too late. There will be no time left to execute the backup plan, and all of Natlan will be lost to the Abyss. We have to make the decision for her, here and now.
Yeah, that's just a speculation.
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just telling us a bunch of scary stuff isn't enough, you know. Besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa plan?
By saying the Gnosis and making a decision for her could mean that this Gnosis has something to do with the backup plan.
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan remains unchanged. And now, I have found a new way to solve the crisis. We can implement it immediately if we reach an agreement.
Dude, that'd be kind of funny if it was Child. That would make me laugh.
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching. Oh no.
Something! Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
Oh!
See, Lolly? When did you get here?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. I must say, I'm very curious about what you're up to.
Oh,
How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? colluding with the Fatui?
She knows
Really?
when something's amiss.
Oh, here we go again. Cat got your tongue, huh? You really think you can avoid a scolding just by staying quiet?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh, and now you're talking back. Well, go on then. Explain
Oh my
yourself.
gosh.
What the heck are you up to?
I'm sorry, Granny. I feel so guilty.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if I don't teach you a lesson right here and now, I'll...
Wait, what? The
calm down.
tools?
We, still learned a lot of info, didn't we? Like the fact that the captain isn't trying to seize the Gnosis anymore. So maybe just save the scolding for later, okay?
Yeah, this is no place to discipline a child. I mean... But is he really a child? Because he doesn't look like a child. And... Okay, the only child I would go and give them a hug is literally Razor, okay? Razor Wolf Boy is best Wolf Boy, okay? It's the best Wolf Boy.
Listen well, Auroron. You're only getting out of this
It's a
now
hug.
because of the Traveler's plea. This isn't over. You hear me? You're right, Traveler.
Speaking of which, I haven't
Let's
seen
go.
Razor in
We
a
can
story
discuss
for a
this
very
more
long
back in the
while.
city. You two keep an eye on Auroron for me, okay?
Talio sounds like my mother scolding. Wow. I didn't know you had... I didn't know your mother was Sitali. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't need to teleport here. I'm just gonna go over here.
In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Do you seriously not see what's at stake here? You've got a head on your shoulders, Auroron. Use it! Why did you help the captain? And I want the truth this time. No answer? Think you're being smart? Then let me ask a different question. What does the captain want? What is his purpose in Natlan? Really? You're just going to stonewall me?
This is interesting. Yeah, it looks like he's not gonna say a word.
Just use your brain for a second. What do you possibly stand to gain by helping the captain? Only endless trouble awaits you and everyone in the tribe. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw that all away now? If you're worried about something, just talk to me. Granny would much rather we had a conversation instead of constantly clashing like this.
Why is he staring at us all of a sudden?
Good question.
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this.
Well, it's definitely a little awkward, yeah.
Indeed. It's like going to visit a friend at his house, only to suddenly hear your friend berating a naughty Saurian.
Well, that's an oddly specific analogy. Wait, did one of your friends really do that?
Yes. And every time my friend scolded his Saurians, they would look at me the same way you're looking at me now. Helpless and embarrassed.
Wait, but you're the one getting your head chewed off. Stop making this about us!
Indeed, you've got a point. Then please just hang in there for a little while longer. Granny should be done with her scolding session soon.
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves and you?
Sorry, Granny.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry, Granny. Sorry, Granny. You know what? Fine. I'm perfectly aware that everything I say goes in one ear and out the other. You're all grown up now, so why would you listen to an old hag like me? You say all the right things, but then you go and completely ignore me! Well, if that's how you're going to treat me, you can stop sending Aoife over to my place to deliver your stupid vegetables! I don't need anything from you!
Dang.
Who's Aoife? A delivery person?
That's irrelevant. The point is, he hangs out with this kid, so he must be no good.
Oh
You
my
kids get to a
goodness.
certain age and suddenly act like you know it all. There's nothing I can say to get through to you. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please, just forget about it. The ley lines did not fall to this state because of you. And we've long closed the book on that incident.
Seems they've started talking about some kind of tribal history. I'm starting to get lost.
That's not it, Granny. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time. All I can say is I'm sorry.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of us?
So it is all an act?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan. So I've got to go.
Oh!
Get back here this instant!
Wow.
Auroron!
He sure
What is this?
flew the coop.
Powder from plant spores? Is that the trick he used?
What just happened? How was he able to suddenly get so far away like that?
Magic.
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. He must have put a lot of time into perfecting it. Don't tell me that's how he's been hunting in the fields these days. Oh, couldn't he have picked up something more useful?
That was
Ugh,
amazing
little
magic
brat.
trick.
That's it. The next time we meet, I'm definitely going to break his legs.
Whoa, that's a little extreme. But still, why does he feel like he needs to run from us? If his goal is also to protect Natlan, then can't we work together?
Maybe.
I'm sorry for interrupting your conversation with them earlier. But even if you'd been able to hear them out, there's no guarantee you would have gained anything substantial. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew I'd get the truth out of him sooner or later. Ah, that brat. I swear.
The captain probably has some sort of substantial plan, otherwise Auroran would have no reason to keep following him. That makes sense. We ain't getting out the cards for now, so it might be faster to just approach the Pyro Archon and confirm what the captain said. And also, I can tell that Auroran's stubbornness has hurt Satali deeply and need to find a way to comfort her. What was all about Auron's duty earlier? Yeah, what's about that?
We've got quite a long walk back to the city. Let's take our time. It'll give me a moment to figure out how to explain all this.
Okay, let me see what... Okay.
Do you two have some time? Feeling hungry? How about we get something to eat?
Oh, right. It's been a while since we last ate. Now that we can relax, Paimon just realized how hungry she is.
Oh,
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk.
Food needs emergency
Food and drinks
food.
are on me.
Paimon's got a secret food fund so she can do the honors. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that's an answer. We're just gonna make her upset if you say this.
How did this become Paimon's bill?
You are always hungry.
See, Lolly looks quite down on herself. Alright. on Paimon this time. What's one meal
Yappy.
to the
Yep,
best
yep.
guide into that? So you can just sit back and enjoy, sweet Lolly. Paimon will take care of it.
Hey, come on now. You won't even let me take you out for some food and
That's
drinks?
how the lore keeps going.
I just wanted to treat you to a meal.
Are you sure?
This is
We can
Genshin
save
story.
you some
Genshin
more.
story is a lot of yapping. A lot of yapping.
Mora is the least of my concerns.
I'm a yapping.
Besides, we're definitely due a meal after all the time we've spent together. Let me get this one. I might be an old hag, but I like to think I'm not completely useless.
You're not even, I don't even see how you're old.
Sure, that's fine with us. But Paimon doesn't want you to be sad, sweet Lolly.
Don't worry. I'm sure a juicy grilled steak will work wonders.
Probably a similar situation with Faruzan, but Faruzan is a lot older. That's another thing. Okay, I have to find out where this is. Oh, okay, wait, okay. It's over here. Well, I think Silali has a better personality than Faruzan, though, in my opinion. You know what? We'll see. Empire orders some food and fruit juice, and Silali begins chugging down a bottle of wine. Ooh, okay.
Hmm? What are you looking at?
Yeah, what are you
Do
looking
you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting images of each other.
Oh my gosh, is
twins?
she really? Oh, she drank a bottle of wine, okay? Oh my gosh.
Paimon only sees one person there.
She's so drunk.
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. Give me another bottle, boss.
Oh my gosh, she'll be great. She'll be greatly acquainted friends with Kaya. Because he loves wine too.
Do you think she's drunk?
Oh no, she's definitely hardcore about to lose it.
There you go, miss. Oh my, it's not every day you get to see Granny Itzley here with some friends. Not to mention ones who've made a huge
Venti.
name for themselves recently.
Yeah, probably Venti too. Venti loves wine as well. So, Farazan, I don't know. I don't see Farazan as a drinker because, again, I don't really care much for Farazan to know Farazan. So, if I have to be fair, put the people that I would put in if they went to a bar together for fun will be Beto, Citali, Kaya, and Venti. And they will knock it off and be drunk together. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so you've heard of us?
And you want to know who will hold their liquor well than the rest of them? It would probably be Beto.
Of course I have. Aren't you the ones who saved Kachina and brought her back? No wonder you hit it off with Granny Sitlali. She wouldn't spend time with just anybody, you know. I don't even remember the last time I saw her with a new friend.
Wait, so you call her Granny too?
Well, given our ages, it'd probably be more accurate for me to call her my great.
Yeah, I don't see
Granny.
Farazan as a drinker either.
She's one of the most famous people at the Masters of the Night Wind. Most days, hardly anyone even dares talk to her.
Huh? Gossiping about me right in front of my face now, are you, Chonka?
Oh my gosh.
Please, Granny, I wouldn't dare. I'm just beyond happy to see you bring over some new friends. After all, any friends of our regulars are sure to be great customers too.
All right, that's enough. Go on now. I'm sure the other customers would like to talk to you as well. There's no need to keep staring at me. I promise I'll keep my alcohol down until I leave.
I will not take any chances that you will.
Well then, you have my thanks.
Oh, see, she downs a few more glasses. And begins to stare blankly into space from her chair. Oh my gosh, you start wondering whether she's actually— no, she's drunk. Or working through some complex problem in her head. Oh no. Diona will be— oh yeah. And the funny part is she tries to make a concoction to cause them to not enjoy drinking, but they will enjoy drinking more. Oh my gosh, the expression! Oh my gosh, take the expression and make any meme that you want. Okay? Make any meme that you want. I love this. I love this expression.
See, Lally? See, Lally?
Who's that? You got
That's
some
so
gall calling me by my first name.
I will.
Let me guess. You want
I
to
will
test
make
your
that my
skills
thumbnail.
against Granny Eatsley,
I will make that—
don't ya?
I will make that my thumbnail. I will just take this picture and make it my thumbnail. It looks too good not to.
Are you still with us, Sweet Lally? You're kinda talking to no one.
She's not with us anymore. I'm sorry, Paimon. You have to learn the truth.
You chumps come around here, picking fights with me? Well, you know what happens next. You lose, and then run off home to tell everyone about how I'm this big scary bully. It's always the same story. You brats start it, I finish it, and then I end up with the reputation of being some kind of
Oh
terrible
my
monster among the
gosh.
shamans. I mean, come on. Monster?
Oh.
Me? Really? What did I do to deserve that?
Aww. Aww. She's so sensitive on the inside.
Granny Sweet Lally, you're not a monster at all.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Between meditation, advising the chief, and speaking with the Wyab, I actually have a pretty packed schedule, you know.
You sure you're not slacking right now? Because Life will give her a hug. I would, but in this drunk state, I can't help but smile. And this the expression really the expression really seals the deal.
Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid.
Oh no.
Yeah,
She's pointing fingers, everyone. This is downright terrible. She's pointing fingers. I guess I'm a new kid.
Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find phlogiston? You see? I know my stuff. I'm a good teacher. You tell him.
Absolutely.
That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah,
Oh my
Granny's
goodness.
a hard worker, all right. You can always
Someone
rely
animate
on
this
old
with
Granny.
We're making you dance. This is amazing. This is too good not to animate. My gosh. I would animate this. She just falls
Did she just fall asleep with her eyes open?
Whoa! She did? Oh my gosh.
Behind this pitch-black curtain, a chapter of hatred reveals itself. Behind the smoke. The lingering smoke.
Ah, she's meditating again. She does this whenever she's had a few too many drinks.
She
Her
meditates with
mind's
her eyes
actually
open?
racing at this point. It's quite the opposite of sleep.
Wow. Interesting.
Is this another specialty of the Masters of the Nightwind?
No, I'd say it's an ability that's unique to Citlali herself. While she can easily pick up everyone else's skills and tricks, few have been able to master hers.
I think she just has found a way to pass out and meditate with her eyes open.
Warning, warning. Red. Red, the color of danger, has now arisen within that pair of eyes.
Fun fact, the color, this is something based on color theory. Color theory in film and stuff actually does mean red for the color of danger. There you go. So, she already provided us with wisdom that you never knew.
Huh? Traveler? Paimon?
Yes.
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl.
Oh.
Hang on, just keep it in.
So you can't hold your own liquor? Really? What?
Phew. Okay, it's passed. That was a close one.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to barf all over the table just now.
I was a little concerned myself.
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. That's never happened before, I swear.
I mean,
I've never thrown up. Not once.
I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not so sure. But you can still tell that she's still slightly drunk because her face is still like red. We didn't ask about before.
Are you feeling okay? Wanna take a quick walk and get some fresh air?
There's so much that I want to say, but I can't.
Why not? Of course you can. Just say whatever's on your mind.
Please, Paimon. It's not as simple as you think. We've only known each other for a few days, right? What would you think of me if I were to start dumping all of my complaints on you after we've only just met?
Not everyone likes the vent, you know?
Oh, Paimon gets it. You're hoping that we wouldn't think less of you no matter what you're about to say.
No, that wasn't my point at all! Seriously, don't you youngsters know anything about shame? I'm talking about shame! I've lived all these years and still can't get rid of it! Surely, you know the feeling too?
Actually, about that.
Yes, finally! Tell her that we can really know her thoughts on telepathy. Yeah. We heard your thoughts.
Huh? Tell me what?
We know what you are inside.
Yeah, this is as good a time as any.
Alright, Citali. Listen carefully and try not to get too upset. Oh my gosh, are we really gonna spill the beans? Do you describe the events as Orin's rescue or fairly impartially and as impossible? Sally shares some of her senses, both allowing you to really hear her thoughts. Oh my gosh.
This is so... You heard my...
Yes.
It's okay, Citlali.
Yes, we
you
heard
had every right to
what
complain about those things.
Yeah, we knew.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much!
I mean, even I agree. I mean, that was not our fault. That was a spell. its fault?
It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
Why cabbages in particular?
So that, happens to you a lot.
Paimon, really?
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometimes. I was just picking something generic.
Oh. I'm too much info, Sitali. Yeah. You didn't have to share that part. You look dejected. Oh my gosh.
Take a walk with me.
Oh.
I have things to share with you.
Oh, she's so embarrassed.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just confess everything and accept their fate.
I love her expression, though. I love it. I just love the expression. I love the expression. It's adorable. This is a conversation you have with a bartender where you just release it all. You know what? That is completely accurate. Yeah, that could happen. And you know what's the best thing about a bartender? They know what to give you during a stressful day. It depends how good the bartender is. And then they'd be like, because someone will waltz in and they'd be like, I really don't know what to drink. Give me this and stuff. Bartender be like, why not I give you something new, something that would freshen you up and stuff. And they just know what to give them. There are bartenders that are like that, by the way. It's I don't know for sure, but just by reading stuff, you know, people tell me these things. People are like, oh, you don't, why read?
Well, great
Oh,
view,
thank you for
right?
the super chat, Jamie.
I love coming here
Thank
by myself.
you. And you have a good evening.
Wow, it's beautiful.
This is a beautiful evening.
You're making me want to cry.
Oh no, what do we do? Please don't cry.
I was an expression, okay? A figure of speech. I'm just... embarrassed. Here you are thanking me, even after you helped me all this time. Let's just have a casual conversation. It's easiest that way.
Really? You don't seem like the kind of person who keeps things casual.
Well, I guess I used to be more of a stickler for the rules. And you're right, I don't usually open up to the people of my tribe like this. I'm just an eccentric old hag to them. That story's been passed down so long, it might as well be true.
No.
You're just a regular person.
The kids of my tribe would have a heart attack if they heard you say that. Granny Eatsley is a powerful figure. Be careful around her. That's what they'd say.
Well, you are powerful. Are they afraid of you?
Some are. Others are mad I always come out on top. A few decades like that, and people stop knowing how to deal with you. What about you?
Yeah, the only problem with
Are you
Farazan
scared of me?
is she's really bossy. But I understand how they could be similar with personality though, but you know.
We don't find you scary at all.
Yeah, you're not scary.
That's because you're not from my tribe.
Aw,
You don't
come
know
on.
how many delusions of grandeur I've destroyed just by existing. I make people realize that no matter how hard they work, they'll never become a living legend like me. Oh, not to brag or anything. Maybe it's hard to
face.
believe. Just pretend I never said anything.
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you. He thinks of you as his granny, right?
Yes, but Auroran's a special case. Mawika already told you about her plan. And you've given so much help to Auroran and me. You deserve to learn the full truth.
Okay.
Auroran's not like other people. As I mentioned, he was abandoned as a child. The reason being, his soul is incomplete. The Masters of the Nightwind view this as a bad omen, capable of bringing about illness and misfortune. No one knows who his parents were. He was just left on a rock in the wilderness. It's a miracle he wasn't devoured by some wild beast. The Masters of the Nightwind believe they can see human souls. And in Auroran's incomplete soul, they saw a possibility for Natlan. A possibility to turn Auroran into a vessel for lost souls. The ceremony would allow lost souls to gather within him. Auroran would then be sent to the Night Kingdom to return the souls to their rightful place, strengthening the ley lines and completing the ceremony.
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Yeah, that doesn't really sound right. That's basically killing him. Sending a living person in, like, yeah, wouldn't that just kill him? Basically, isn't that killing him already? Or that sounds like killing him.
Now you see the problem.
Yeah, that sounds like killing him.
When damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the souls held within disperse and remain adrift, unable to find a way back to the ley lines. This loss of souls damages the Night Kingdom even further. The ceremony can send back countless souls at once, which would benefit the Night Kingdom and the souls themselves. Of course, the vessel, Auroran, would be sacrificed in the process.
Yeah, I don't like that idea.
I wasn't surprised the chief at the time came up with the plan. The ley lines were already in a terrible state.
But that's a
suitable
bad
candidate
plan
for the ceremony appears, and now you have the chance to make things better. Of course you're going to take it. When the chief asked for my opinion, I didn't give my approval, but I didn't object either. So they went ahead with the ceremony. It failed, and Auroran escaped with his life.
Oh.
Pathetic, isn't it? By not objecting, I basically gave them the go-ahead. Maybe they didn't have my explicit approval, but it's not like I did the right thing. If the ceremony was successful, Auroran would probably be dead.
Yeah,
of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending by sentencing a newborn to death? By using a human life as a tool? It's not right. So, when I learned the ceremony had failed, I was ashamed by my inaction, and absolutely relieved by the result. The plan was never a secret. Or, I guess I should say, there was no point to keeping it a secret. A simple investigation from Auroran would reveal everything. Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. And he never really said anything to the contrary. But just as I was about to put all of it behind me, he asks this question. Would Natlan have been saved if the ceremony succeeded?
Wait, but it's not his fault.
He knows that.
Yeah.
But he still feels guilty. Auroran has a strong ability to perceive souls. More than any of us. He understands just how dire the situation with ley lines has become. Maybe he chose to work with the Fatui because he still thinks he owes a debt to Natlan. I can only imagine what they told him.
I don't think evil wins.
Didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Maybe that's what brought Auroran into this. Anyway, we can't just let things go on like this. We have to convince him to come back.
Yeah, that should be our next step. Yeah.
You don't look so good, Sweet Lolly. Maybe you should head back and get some sleep.
Probably drank too much.
You did drink too much.
It's okay. The fresh air is doing me good. Okay. Forget that. I need to go home. I hit it a little too hard.
Oh my goodness. You don't have. Yeah, you're not gonna do this one.
You've helped me so much already. How do I even begin to thank you?
Hey, we're friends, aren't we? Besides, you already said you owe us a favor, so you don't need to worry about us.
Good point. Well, I'll go home and get some sleep. We can figure out our next move in the morning. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think?
Yeah, we should tell the Pirate Archon what we learned.
You
Yeah.
mean about the backup plan? Do you really believe what the captain told us?
We should be upfront with her, yeah.
Yeah, you're right. We should just go to her directly. But she's probably asleep. We can find her first thing in the morning. For now, let's... go to bed.
Okay, so... I want to finish the rest of this, because I don't know how long this will go. Because if it's still going long, I want to finish it as a part 2 of it. In the next of it, because I bet it will take a lot longer. And unfortunately... this is how long as I can go, because even I am getting tired, unfortunately. Because even I get tired as well. But yeah, I'm going to continue this rest of this story because I believe this will be a long one. And yeah. So far, like, I really love Silali's personality. Oh my goodness, she's just so, she's so really nice, but she really shows her temperamental ego on the outside. So, yeah. But yeah, I think I want to end this so I can continue the other time.
Sense of humor.
Yeah, this would be a good. Yeah, I think so too, because I feel like when it comes to Archon stories, they take a while. They take a good 4 hours to 5 hours or to 6 hours, depending how long the story is. Right now, I'm up to. So far, it's been up to 2 hours. And I know we're gonna get some more cutscenes soon in this story, and I know it will not be here tonight because I am getting tired. I am getting tired. Anyways, yeah, I think I'll start that live stream next week on Monday. So yeah, but other than that, I love Silali. I can't wait when she comes out. I know it's gonna be a while. I probably have to skip a lot of characters because unfortunately, everyone, I'm not much of a Pyro user, so I have to skip the Pyro Archon. I know people will be like, but Lightful, she's the Archon. I'm like, well, I don't have Ryan and May, so, and I don't even have Nahida either. Unfortunately, but you know. But yeah, again, I have this. There's so many banners. There's Pyro Archon and then Capitano. I bet everyone can't wait for Capitano to come out because he's Capitano. But and I just can't wait for Lolly to come out. It'll be a while, but I can't wait for her to come out whenever she comes out. And yeah. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. Thank you for seeing my reaction so far. So yeah, I think we'll start next Monday so I can like see how far we get to that story and finish it. Anyways, hope you all have a good evening or good morning or good afternoon or wherever you are. And this is Lightful Wings. Be lightful and stay delightful. Bye.
Flies tonight, stars guide her through the sky, and all the whispers bright. It's time to spread your light. Celestial dragon by her side, Inara says it's true. Hearts in need of joy and pride, they're waiting just for you. Lightful wings you can do, bringing smiles to everyone. Sparkle bright the way you do, shining hearts till night is done. In Aura's wisdom flows like streams, magic fills the air with every dream and every beat. Hope is everywhere. And flows like streams, magic fills the air with every dream and every beat. Hope is everywhere.